Snow White and the Apple. Snow White is a princess. She lives in a castle. And then when she's a baby, she is so beautiful. And then 1 month later, the queen was past about a month. The king must remarry a queen, but that queen is evil. And then she tells the magic mirror is, "Mirror, mirror, who is the most beautiful in the world?" The mirror said, "Snow White is a beautiful lady in the world." And then the queen is mad. She wants to be the prettiest woman in the world. She called the huntsman. Huntsman, please go and kill Snow White." But the huntsman said yes. And then the huntsman almost killed Snow White, but the huntsman is very kind. He lets Snow White go. He tells Snow White to escape. So he said, "Snow White, it's not safe to return back to the palace." And she began to cry, and she went to the lost forest. She see a house belonged to 7 little trolls. And then she went inside the 7 little men's house. Before she lay down her bed, she cleaned up all the chores. But in the house is full of spider webs and dirty dishes. She thought that was just a normal house. And soon she laid on 7 little trolls' bed, and she closed her eyes to sleep. And then the 7 little trolls came back in home, and then they saw Snow White on the bed. Snow White is very surprised. There was someone belonged to this house, and she said she is a princess, and everyone heard the smell of her own soup she just made, and she let everyone eat. But before the straws eat, so they ready to eat. But Snow White says, "You must wash your hands before you eat." So the 7 little trolls didn't know anything. They used their hands to wash their face. And then they eat all, and a night went down. Snow White was talking with the stars, and all the trolls are sleeping. And then Snow White go in bed and sleep. And the next morning, and I have a question for all you guys. This one is not tea upside down. this one is number 1, but this arrow points to Snow White means this one is the first I do. And this one number 2, and this arrow points to this prince. This prince is number 2 because I draw as number 2. And then I don't draw number 4. I draw number 7. It's this selling 7 draws, and 8. I draw as 87 draws, but there was 2. I cut the snake. And then the next early morning, the 7 draws back to work. They also remind Snow White as don't open the doors for strangers. And then when the 7 little draws back to work, so they saw Snow White is laying down the floor, but I don't know why she did that. And then they thought they see the apple on her hand. They see it looked like she just ate an apple. And then they are the 7 draws feeling sad. They say boo hoo 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 hoo, boo hoo hoo hoo. And then in the wild there was a prince, and coming for Snow White. He just don't know why she lay down on her bed like this. He kissed Snow White, and she wake up. And then 7 little child feel happy again. 7 jaws. This one named Grumpy, and this Snow White. Grumpy and Snow White hold hands together, and they'll happily, and then the end, and they are happily ever after the end. But wait, guys, let's try this magic button. See you guys later. Bye. And don't forget the scary apple from the witch. Bye.